What if I told you that you are under a spell and this spell is controlling you in every aspect of your life and you don't even realize it? Spells are not what you've been taught. They're not fantasy magic wands that are casted over you. No, no, no. Spells are much, much deeper. A spell is a belief system that is installed into your subconscious mind, which holds power over you. Okay. If I install a belief into your mind and that belief holds power over you and controls you, that is you under my spell. A spell is a belief that someone has installed into you. Okay. You have a subconscious mind. The subconscious holds power over 90% of your daily basis behavior, thought patterns, and overall emotional state. Because the subconscious is the back end of our mind, the mind that we don't really have access to. It's the shadow self where all of our programs, all of our memories, all of our traumas, all of our everything that we've ever experienced is recorded and kept in this vast database called the subconscious. Now, the subconscious is the 90% of our mind. We are only aware of 10% of our mind, which is the conscious mind, which is what you're using now, what you're consciously aware of. But there is a subconscious mind that holds power over your conscious decisions, and you don't even realize it. For example, as a child, you had a very, very traumatic event happen. Let's say as a child, you were not loved enough by your parents. And this feeling of you not being enough for your parents and feeling alone as a child implanted this seed. And this seed was planted by your emotions, a strong emotion. And over time, as you grew older into an adult, this seed grew and grew and grew. And what this seed grew into is you being very needy, you always seeking validation from others. Okay. But you taking this conscious decision 10 years down the line actually stems from this hidden cause within your subconscious mind, within this little feeling, this seed inside your subconscious where you don't feel like you are worthy. So this results in a conscious decision of you seeking validation from others, being very needy from others. Okay. This is what the subconscious is. The subconscious holds power over us. For example, posting on social media. Why are you actually posting on social media? If you take a selfie with your new watch, new car, and you go and post that onto your social media, why are you actually doing that? On the deepest root cause, it's not because you just want to post a picture. No, it's much deeper. It comes from a subconscious belief or a subconscious emotion of you seeking external validation, whether you believe that or not. But that's what it is. If you're posting on social media, you're seeking attention, you're seeking validation from others on a deep level, on a subconscious level. You may not even realize this because it's subconscious. Now, this is what a spell is. Money is a type of spell. Remember, money doesn't actually exist. Money does not exist. Money is a physical object inside of the material plane. But the physical object has a belief in the mental plane. See, the mind is the highest plane. This is the root cause of reality, the mental plane. Okay. So our belief in our mind has given this piece of paper value and a meaning. But in reality, it's just a piece of paper with a belief behind it. But this subconscious belief behind this piece of paper is controlling your daily basis behavior, is controlling your emotional state and controlling your life without you even realizing it, without you even realizing that it's all an illusion. Money does not exist. It's the belief that gives the piece of paper a power. And the way we break the spell is by realizing that the money doesn't actually exist. The whole world is under the spell of money and it's controlling all of us. But the spell is the belief. Once we all wake up and realize money has no value, it doesn't actually exist, it's only a belief. There is no actual money. That's how we break the spell. The spell is broken when we figure out that we are under the spell, under the belief, under the illusion of this piece of paper having value, and it's controlling our lives. That's why the word money has mon within it. Mon is moon, and the moon represents our hidden aspect of our mind, our subconscious, and the sun represents our conscious mind. So you have two versions of yourself. You have the self that you show to everyone, the conscious mind, and you have a shadow self called the subconscious, which is the hidden aspect of you. For example, do you really love your partner who you're with, or are you just with them for, is there a subconscious fear of being alone? Do you really want to be with this person, or is it stemming from, are you staying with them because it's stemming from this fear of being alone, of being lonely? Or are you just with them because you have a subconscious sexual addiction? And all of your conscious decisions are actually coming from this little seed of wanting sex or not being alone. You have two versions of yourself, the conscious mind and the subconscious, the shadow self and the self that you show to everyone else. Okay? And the subconscious is what's holding power over you. When you drive your car, you don't consciously have to think about changing gear. You've done it that many times. It's on autopilot. That's the subconscious doing it. You can be walking down the street. Your conscious mind can be thinking about what you're going to cook for tea later, but your subconscious mind is controlling your body and walking your body. You don't have to think about moving the body. You just do it because you've done it that many times. It's a program. It's a belief in the subconscious that's giving this movement power. You see, the subconscious holds a lot of power over you. Our beliefs hold power over our daily basis behaviors and actions. Okay, like I said, posting on social media, this is seeking external validation. There's a subconscious stem, there's a subconscious urge bringing this desire into conscious reality. So we must break the spell of our emotions controlling us, our traumas from a child controlling us. For example, another example of this, let's say you were in a car crash years ago, and this car crash led you to having a very traumatic event, very traumatic emotion you felt in that car crash. You felt a lot of pain. That was impressed into your subconscious. And even to this day, you're probably scared of going into trains, going onto cars, going inside of vehicles. And you might not even be aware that it's actually stemming from this event that happened 10 years ago. That's the spell. That's the spell that's holding power over you. And you don't even realize it. You realize the spell when you realize you're being controlled by this old belief, this old trauma. That's what a spell is. A spell is not something I cast over you with a wand like Harry Potter. Spell's much deeper. It's the hidden aspects of our mind that hold power over us, that control us. Okay? So how do we get rid of the spell? How do we break the spell? By installing new belief systems, by installing new programs into our subconscious. The subconscious is impressed by repetition and emotion. Everything you do on repeat, for example, tying your shoelaces, you can be looking up into the sky, closing your eyes, thinking about what you're going to create for tea while doing your shoelaces. You've done it that many times, you don't have to think about it. That's the subconscious taking over. Okay. That's the repetition aspect of the subconscious. For example, you could probably run down your stairs. You know exactly how to run down the stairs. If I tried to run down your stairs, every staircase is different. I'd probably fall over. But you've done it that many times, you know exactly how to do it. It's what we call ritual. When you have an evening ritual, when you tidy the house, you do your skincare routine, you wash your teeth, that's a ritual. This is what the ancients called ritual. When we do rituals, we're trying to implant something into our subconscious to either remove an old program, an old seed that is controlling us, for a new one that's going to grow into new light, into a new reality. So you can implant messages, implant new programs into our subconscious, which will then grow into a new reality. Okay. Because if I tell you something over and over and over again every single day, for example, if I say, you do what I say every single day I repeat this statement into your ears, you, about a month or 2 months in, you're going to start to believe in that statement and you're going to start to be under my spell. You're going to start to do everything that I say. So this is what spells are. Spells are subconscious beliefs that hold power over you, and you don't even realize it. So we need to remove these old programs we have that are controlling us for new programs. And we do that through ritual, affirmation, and imagination. Repetition and emotion is key to impressing the subconscious. They are the two ways that spells are created, that programs are created. The subconscious only knows the now and it only knows you. So every word you say is a spell. So when you call someone else a name, you're calling yourself a name because your subconscious takes everything you say as truth because it only knows you. It doesn't know anyone else. So every night we can do affirmation. We affirm the reality we want. This is what we call a ritual. We sit down or we stand up, whatever it is, you affirm the reality you are, I am statements, and then you imagine that reality. And you do this over and over again, every day, twice a day, 3 times a day, however many times. And this will cause repetition. This will install a new belief system into your subconscious, which will then start to show in your external reality. It will start to put you under a spell of the new program. For example, if I install into my subconscious that I believe that I am rich, every single night I affirmate that I am rich, I am wealthy, I am free. And then I do a ritual. I start to imagine this reality every single night. I do these two things on repetition and I start to feel the reality and imagine the reality. Over time, I'm going to start to believe that I am rich, that I am free, and I am wealthy without having the physical reality. And what this will do is that it'll implant a message deep within your subconscious mind. It will plant the seed of this belief. And this belief over time will grow into 90% of my thoughts, 90% of my actions, 90% of my words. My words, my thinking will change due to this new belief. I may not even realize it, but I'm looking for more opportunities to make money. I'm speaking to more people because of this belief that I've installed. This belief has triggered new ways of thinking. My mind, my conscious mind is now only operating to fulfill this belief. And my conscious mind might not even be aware of it. You won't even realize that you're manifesting this belief of being rich. And that's how it happens. You implant the belief within your subconscious. You implant the spell into your subconscious, which will then gain control over you. So we need to make sure we're removing the negative spells, the negative programs that are controlling us for new regenerated ones, for new ones that are going to create new realities, a better life. Okay. You don't want negative traumas, negative seeds controlling you and growing into your life. If you don't cut them off, they will continue to grow and grow and grow. Your anxiety will get bigger and bigger and bigger. Your depression will get bigger and bigger and bigger. But it's all actually stemming from one belief system or one trauma. Okay. So this is important. Everything in this physical plane is an effect of the higher planes, it's a shadow of the mind. Everything we think, all physical objects began as a thought, then an imagination, then energy, then a physical reality. So we must change the mental plane. We must plant seeds into our mind to change down into our physical material life. It's about manipulating this higher plane so we can create change and effect in the physical external material plane. That's what magic is. This is what spellcasting is. This is all what it is. It's not fantasy. This is the manipulation of the higher planes of consciousness, which your mind has access to. You have access to these higher planes. Okay. This is exactly what I teach in my university. I teach different rituals. I teach specific rituals to get rid of certain things, certain belief systems. I teach all different rituals, all different ways for you to create your own reality and live the best reality you want. We also have all of these different courses. We have activating the inner eye. This will teach you exactly how to lucid dream and activate your inner vision of imagination. We have the sexual alchemy course. This will give you the power of transmuting your sexual energy into creativity. We have electromagnetism studies. We have esoteric exchange and an exclusive live call that we do every single week. And I connect with all of the students. They can ask me questions, can speak with me one-on-one inside of these live calls. We have the real numerology section. We have the health section. We have a lecture section. Look at all of these lectures we have on occultism, symbolism. All of these lectures are designed to gain you power, to give your personal power back to you, to make you realize things about you. We have a meditation section. We have a library section where you can download all of our library, all of our books, different books on occultism, symbolism, Freemasonry, astral projection. And of course, we have the Manifestation Mastery course, which teaches you exactly how to create reality so you can live that desired reality that you want. This is the last chance to lock in the price of $55 a month. This is less than $2 a day. You can really level up your life because the price is going to increase as the value of the university increases because there's a new symbolism course coming out. And if you join now, you'll get this course for free because obviously when this course releases, the price will go up. The symbolism course will teach you the language of esoteric and occult symbolism. I'll leave the links in the description. Make sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe to the channel if you want to see more content. Thank you all, people. Have an amazing day.